Hello everybody again, welcome back to the channel. This crazy Wednesday night, had a day off today. Oh, was I busy, running around like a crazy man. Anyway, I've been working on some more projects, and I'm constantly working on projects. Some new ideas, but I'm not going to tell you about those. I want to come up with I'm going to get the work done first. But as you know, I've been working on my bags, these Possibles bags, okay? And these all have elastic tops, okay? Whole system, it's got a barrel lock on it, you know, that locks in place, just kind of like that. Opens up, okay? And these are going, I think, for 7 francs. These right here are $7. These bigger bags. And I have a smaller bag also, like what you see here. Now this one, of course, has the barrel lock on it too. And the elastic, I'm using elastic cord, okay, while supplies last. And then out here, I've got little small things I need, like my headlamp and some extra batteries and a little tool and some extra cord, that kind of like that. Just some small possible things, you know. I don't have my fire kit in this right here because I have a bag for my fire kit, which it may end up changing out, because I do like this whole bag concept, just putting your stuff into a small. And this is pretty good material right here. It's a poly cotton material. It's quite thick. These are probably going to go for like $5 each. I would say the smaller ones are. Now, yeah, I also have another one here that I'm using. You see, I change up things as I'm learning, as I'm getting better at sewing. I'm also, you can see, I'm doing some reinforcement here on the bottom of these things right here. It's a much better put together bag. You can see the sewing, how it's done. It's all folded over. It's a little better bag right here. Inside here I have, for example, curved knife, just kind of like that. Actually it's a tool bag is what it is. It's got an owl and it's kind of like that. But these are all about the same size. About that size of probably an iPhone 11 or something like that, or 12, whatever that is. I don't have one, but it's bigger than my iPhone 8, okay? But what I've done is I found some, and it's a little bit too light. It's a little bit lightweight. It's this very traditional Swiss material. Now this is just a throw together bag. I put it together real quick. Not as nice as these other ones are. Like I said, the material is very, very lightweight. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whole lot with that material. But I found another material which is actually quite good. A little flowery, you know, flower material right here. And this is a nice little bag. It came out really well. This right here is what I like about it is that the way I put the elastic in is that actually once you've tightened it up, you know, you can basically come to the back of it, pull it a little bit tight right here. You have a small loop right there, and you can attach that on the inside of your bag or with something, you know, so that it holds still. And this is it's a lighter material than the green material is, a little bit lighter, but it's actually quite nice. Yeah, it's a flowery thing. I can say at a reduced price. I'm looking for some other stuff they don't have, you know. Something else I do in my bags, I put my wood badge stamp in there. So you know that I've done it. Anyway, yeah, it's a reinforced seams, the whole works, you know, and then of course I have the red plaid one, which I only have a few of these. This material is a little stretchy actually, but it's not too bad. And this right here this is the first one I made, which is a regular drawstring cord on it, nothing special. But the other 4 have the elastic with the barrel lock on it. Okay, like I said, if you buy all 5 of those, I'll throw in, which of course I don't have here in my hand, I'll throw in my logo patch for Helvetia Bushcraft also. Yeah, these are here, the other ones right here. These are really nice, possible, but I'm pretty surprised. You know, when you make something and you're like a little bit surprised, like, wow, that turned out really well. Because what I was thinking about is something like this, but I came up with something like this. So this is a cotton bag, very old one, that I use to put tinder and stuff in, allow it to dry. And, oopla, whoa, where are we going here? Excuse me. And get this straight again. And but I wanted to replace it with something else, and so I got the tissues right here. This feels like the cotton like you have on your sheets or something, you know. And this is a little bit thicker, you know. This is like some really thicker stuff here, you know. And So yeah, I wanted to come up with something I can, and I probably need something even bigger, maybe, I don't know, to you can throw in dried tinder, this kind of stuff. Have a little tinder bag, you can throw all the tinder that you find inside this thing right here, and you can even with a marker write on it or whatever, or I even thought about sewing some Velcro on them, but I think it's just a bag, so why? I mean, you can just write on it with a pen or a marker, or if you want to, you can sew on a white piece of, you can even do that, sew just a white piece of material on there, and then you can hand write in it what it is, or put a little tag on it or whatever. But it's going to be pretty obvious when you reach in your bag, and even if it's all the same color or different colors, you'll know what you got. And you can, you may have tinder in here. It could be a small food bag also. You can store multiple things like I do in mine here. I've got, this bag right here. I've got inside of it my toiletry kit right here. I've got a first aid kit inside there. And I stuff inside of it my possibles kit right here. And what is, I want to have it all together, not spread out throughout my rucksack. It sort of holds things together so I can pull out individual bags, pouches, and then my toolkit right here. And so, because I use a top-loading backpack. I don't like a lot of, zippers and that kind of stuff. And what this allows me to do is just drop this inside of it, pretty easily. And yeah, I can just sort of sit it inside of it. And yeah, it's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed by my work. Yeah, doesn't happen all the time. I'm really wanting to develop more of a line of stuff, so that people, and hopefully someday I'm able to get into the nylon stuff also. Right now, my machine is a regular sewing machine, and I'm not there yet. But I'm working on some projects, working on getting there, and hopefully I manage that in the near future. But we'll see. We'll see. I do have some other things, like I said, I built with my sewing machine. This right here is actually a pouch for my, I want to knock everything down here, for my saw. So I can put the saw in here, just slide it down in the bottom of it, right, this right here, and you can tie the top up, fold it over. You can tie it up really easily. I could have put a barrel lock in there with some elastic also. Doesn't really matter. But I can tie this right here up. And it holds pretty well. On the outside here, you can actually slide your hand axe inside here with a barrel lock on the bottom. And then you can carry it over your shoulder, okay? And this is completely adjustable. And you can carry it over your shoulder if you want to. But yeah, so that's something I came up with using some of the Swiss Army, their tent material, heavy canvas material, which is really good. You can actually wax it, and it's quite resistant and quite well made. So I like that material. It's a really good material to work with. Also, it's very, very smooth. The Swiss put a lot of money into that. I tell you, especially when you start looking at the same stuff from other countries. The Swiss ones are so far is the best I've found so far. The Russian stuff, the Hungarian stuff is very elasticy. I'm waiting on some Romanian stuff to arrive. I don't know how it's going to be. I've touched it before, but I haven't worked with it. So when that arrives, I'm going to make some shoulder pouches like you can see on my website. Yeah, it's from right here actually. I'm going to make, some more of these. This is in the East German DDR. This is a thicker material. It's actually quite good, quite resistant, And I'm going to make some more of these pouches right here in the different materials. So I want to make some in some German flick tarn. And you've seen it before. This has the pouch in the upper part and the lower part also is the main pouch. And it just folds over itself. It's very, very simple. The back has just some pretty standard, and I've reinforced all that. So some pretty standard stuff. And then, of course, I've also built some, different kinds of, and these are possibles bags right here that you can throw, for example, your, you can use this right here to put in a fire lighting kit, And I've spoken to a guy the other day I work with. He smokes and he rolls his own tobacco. Well, I thought this right here would be a perfect thing You know, one like is right here, and then you can, you can put your tobacco here in the bottom, and up top you can put your pipe or whatever. You can put your rolling stuff all inside. You fold it over, and you just, latch it up, and there you go. It's a small pouch. You can sort of keep all your stuff together, so you don't have to worry about it. It's nothing else you can use with these smaller pouches I have, like this right here. Even small, I can make some small ones right here, and with that you can also make a tobacco pouch or whatever you want to keep inside of it. And it's quite resistant. It's a good material. It doesn't stretch. I thought it did stretch, but it doesn't stretch. And but it's a little thicker, like this, thicker than the other material here that I have. Which, like I said, it's not that easy to sew with when it's really lightweight. It won't just move around a lot. So, but it's a little pouch. I got some more work to do and some more concepts to work on. But I guess I hear the best where it's a full tube. You can easily repair it if something wants to break. You can actually take it and pull it the other direction if you want to. But you have this double system right here. The inside is all looped over so that you don't have any worries. It's all been, this is what looks like here is a French seam right here that I put in it, so that it's all really reinforced very well. And a lot of times you see French seams when you look at leather goods, Anyway, that's about it. So I want to thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate if you would subscribe, like, share, and leave comments down below if you have any questions. And if you have any ideas, throw them my way. I just got a good idea from a friend tonight, a project I'm going to start working on in the very near future. And it's not only for him, but because I have the same thing, I need to come up with a concept for myself too. So it's a good idea. Anyway, I'll let you know when it's out and about. Anyway, that you have a good night, and I hope to see you very soon. Yes, this is my Filson. Someone asked me about this the other day. This is an old school Filson fly fishing vest. Okay, and this is a no, it's not Filson. This is an Orvis, and this is that an Orvis? No, this is Filson. Excuse me. This is a Filson vest, and that's an Orvis pole. And then this is my fly fishing kit. I haven't done as much as I like to here in Switzerland because it's expensive. You'll pay $30 just to go out for the day, and it's a lot more than that for the season. But I do hang on to it because it's a really good asset to have. And if I go camping, especially if I go camping in other country, I'll bring it along with me. And usually I was in with my son last year. We went to Czech, and I get all the way out there, and I'd forgotten everything at home, so we weren't able to fish because I have 2 sets. Very smart, huh? Anyway, thanks a lot. Hope to hear from you again soon, and you all have a good evening, and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.